have a crush on someone, I instantly become detectives. Yeah, you heard me. I become several detectives. Venmo transaction history indicates latest relationship is at least a year old and they live together. LinkedIn profile shows no more than 3-month gaps between jobs. Upward mobility and consistency are evident. Bingo bango, found their old address. Wait, really? How? Venmo transaction history revealed ex-girlfriend's name, which led to her Instagram, in which she posted several photos inside of an apartment that they shared, which had 4 consecutive window walls facing the west. Based on the timeline of his LinkedIn, he lived in Echo Park at the time, so I looked up Zillow and Redfin listings for that area and searched window walls. Looked at the interior photos of those listings and bam, previous address is 123 Future Street. Now, I know this example seems like I'm exaggerating for the sake of comedy, but I'm not. I am incredibly good at stalking, to the point that several of my friends will come to me when they're dating someone new as a preliminary background check. And I know I'm not the only one who is like this. Several of my girlfriends could be moonlighting as private investigators. We all have this knack for finding things that are not readily available in a typical Google search. And recently, I was wondering if this quality makes me a bad person. So of course, I did what I always do when I hate an aspect of myself. I go to my therapist. And for the record, my therapist is the queen of reframing. If I say,
I'm too sensitive.
She challenges.
You're compassionate.
If I muse that,
I have too many feelings.
she proposes.
You have emotional depth.
Oh yeah?
Well, I'm aggressive.
You're assertive.
An overshare.
Vulnerable.
I internet stalk like a mother.
That makes you hypervigilant. Actually, quite like a detective.
I've never felt more seen.
Now, I do want to clarify, she has explicitly stated that
I will never do you the disservice of just being a cheerleader. It doesn't serve either of us for me to just blindly validate you. When I see areas to work on or blind spots that you may need to be aware of, we will consciously work on that.
and any good therapist will have the same viewpoint. They should not be there just to cheer you on blindly while you engage in bad behavior. But she illuminated something about my stalking for me.
Hypervigilance is a survival mechanism developed in children in order to help them make friends and fit in. Since you came from a military family and your environment changed so frequently, you needed to be able to read a room, to make friends quickly, to fit into new cultures, to survive in your family. Honor that it helped you.
Okay, she just like blows my mind constantly because one of the biggest revelations she's given me is that every part of yourself that you may hate or that you think is too much or that feels broken, it exists because it was a survival mechanism you had as a kid. And the great thing is once we're aware of that, we can like let it go or use it in a more healthy way. So to all of you fellow detectives out there, now we know. We are detectives because of childhood trauma or just regular trauma. We either needed to be detectives to survive or we've been hurt before and are now trying to protect ourselves. But what about you? What qualities do you have that could use some reframing? Tell me all about your childhood trauma in the comments below. I'm Anna Akana and thank you to Privacy for sponsoring today's video. If you're introverted like myself, you may spend a lot of time shopping online, and if you do a lot of shopping online, you've probably had your identity stolen a few times. Literally last month, I found fraudulent charges and had to cancel my card, re-enroll in all my auto payments, and I was like, enough is enough, this happens to me so much. But that is where privacy comes in. Privacy allows you to generate a brand new virtual card number for every single purchase that you make online, protecting your actual card number from hackers and identity thieves. The service is easy to set up, has military-grade encryption, does not sell your information, and they make their money from merchants, making it completely free for you to use. You can make as many cards as you want and set maximum spending limits for each of them. It's super easy. There are only 2 steps to getting the perks of privacy. 1, create an account. 2, link a checking account or debit card. Bingo, bango, baby, you are done. If you want to make the process even faster when you're shopping, you can also install a browser extension. Heyo! Go to privacy.com/Anna Akana to sign up today and get $5 to spend on your first purchase. Maybe get that comfy Neko sweater from Ghost and Stars. Wherever you want to spend that free $5, go to privacy.com/Anna Akana to sign up now.